Hey, did you know there's a very fine line between a hobby and mental illness? Huh? I overheard Blanche, Eunice, and Louise talking in the lounge one afternoon. They were talking about their late husbands. Blanche said my husband was like a Rolls Royce, smooth and sophisticated. Eunice said my husband was like a Porsche, fast and powerful. Then they asked Louise. They said, what was your husband like? She said, well, mine was kind of like an old Chevy. You had to hand start it, and then when it started going, jump on quick. Tell me something. Why are there disabled parking spaces in front of a skating rink? When I was a kid, I was kidnapped. Yeah, the kidnapper sent my parents a note that said, "We want $5,000, or you'll see your kid again." I saw a sign in a small office at the airport. It said, "If at first you don't succeed, then maybe skydiving isn't for you." Herman's son Sig was showing off his new triplets to his friend George. He said, "George, what do you think?" Well, George looks over the kids. He says, "You know, Sig, if I was you, I'd keep the middle one." Hey. You know it's 12 feet long and smells like lavender and stale pea? Yeah, line dance at an old folks' home. Okay, here's another backward joke for you. You put your left leg in and shake it all about. What's the worst way to clean your toilet bowl? My father taught me how to swim the hard way. He took me out to the middle of the lake and threw me in. Learning to swim that way wasn't easy, but the worst part was trying to get out of the sack. Yeah, I was thinking, did you ever wonder if when sheep go to sleep, do they count themselves? Ooh. This kid goes to visit his grandfather's farm. The first few days he sees all the normal things, you know, cows, pigs, chickens, crops, that kind of shit. But eventually the kid gets bored. So his grandfather gives him a rifle and says, "Hey, why don't you go out for a hunt? Here, take the dogs with you." So the kid's gone for a few hours. Finally he comes back. The grandfather looks at him and says, "Did you have a good time?" The kid says, "Yeah. You got any more dogs?" Walter used to be a hunter. Yeah, he would hunt deer, rabbit, squirrel, fox. I'm against fox hunting, though. I'm a hunt saboteur. I would go out the night before and shoot the fox so nobody else could. I once took a taxi to bankruptcy court. When we got there, I said to the driver, "You might as well come in with me." I don't know, that just struck me funny. I went with the nurse. We took the facility dog to the vets, right? Well, they got this sign on the door that said, "Back in 5. Sit, stay." Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. I'll come and haunt your mailbox every week.